A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, what's going on? It is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. Let me look at the date, June 7th, and we have another video in the Clever Fox Planner. And today, by the title, there should say something about goals in there. You will see that we're going to look in this planner and look at the goals section, and I'm going to show you how I started setting it up. And of course, I'll do a daily spread, and on that daily planning part, of course, I'll speed that up. All right. So again, there is a giveaway for one planner, and I wanted to make sure that you saw how this planner could be used before entering and trying to win a free planner. I don't want y'all getting a free planner and sitting it on the shelf. Now again, once you get it, there's nothing I can do. However, I did want to make sure that you all saw different sections of this planner, how it could be used, as well as decide, is this something that you genuinely think can benefit you on your journey in planning to be productive and getting the things done that you said you wanted to do all year. All right, so what I'll do is in that right hand corner, I will post the video that tells you what to do to enter the giveaway. So that'll be right there in that right hand corner. All right, so we're gonna open this up, and this video will be probably a little bit chatty in the top part, and then again I'll go and do that daily sheet. So when you open this planner, you have this sheet right here, which I do not like, y'all. I think I mentioned it to you before, how this part is just with book binding, y'all. Like that first part is typically glued together right there, so I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and cover this up. There's nothing that I really want to do with this page, so I'm taking a little tape runner on the edges, and all I'm gonna do is just close this, so y'all don't have to hear me talk about that every time I open up this this doggone planner. All right, so that's that. This will be covered up. I'm going to cover this with some scrapbooking paper, not on film. So by the next time you see this, there should be something there, and we'll talk about that then. All right, so when you flip over, which will be the first page that we open up to, there's a page that talks about your gratitude and self-awareness, and then your daily rituals. So to me, this is a part of your goal setting and things that you want to do to accomplish what you have set out to do. So there are 4 sections. It says I'm grateful for, what am I passionate about, what brings me joy in life, skills to learn, and habits to adopt this year, and then my affirmations. So I do know for a fact one skill that will go on here is waking up early. And when I say wake up early, y'all, I want to wake up around 5 a.m. I don't know how this is going to occur in life. I know it's just going to be all about doing it like Nike. Just do it. However, I'm not Nikeing it over here just yet. But that definitely will be a habit that I want to adopt, and there are some other skills that I want to learn, so I'll list those right there. So what I did so far is just put a couple of little flower stickers just to kind of brighten the page up. You do not have to do that. You could just write what you want to write and flip on to the next page, but for me, it's something about an inviting page that makes me go and review and look at those things. All right, so over here will be the vision board. So this will be my vision board. Most people will do a vision board once out of the year. I personally like breaking my vision boards down by quarters. So 4 times I like to break it down, and then I like to break it in a smaller subsection for the month. So this vision board will be for the last 6 months of 2019. So that's what will be on this page. All right. So then your vision board needs to then go into goals, okay? So you put all this great, cute stuff on your vision board. So then what? You need to break all those things that you say that you want to see come true in 2019 down into your goals. So what they did is they broke areas down for you. Now, this was 1, 2, 3, or this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 different categories that they break the goal section into. Let's say you say, okay, some of these do not pertain to me. That's an easy fix. Put a little sticker on there and write what pertains to you, or cover up that area. Simple fix, okay? However, you do want to set some kind of goals that you have something to work towards each month, each quarter. You just need something to look forward to, or otherwise you're just going to be walking around aimlessly, okay? So again, like I said, it breaks it down in different categories. So what I did was I shopped my stash, I found some stickers, and I'm almost creating a border with those things that can go around it. So let's talk about what those categories are. So they have the category of health, and then you have 3 lines, which you can either put 3 main things that you want to do, or you can break it down a little bit if you want to write smaller. That's totally up to you. I just feel like those 3 goals would be where you need them to be. Business and career, family and friends, significant other, and romance. Y'all, I literally laughed at that, but I do have a sticker for that. So I'm gonna put that on there. You know, I don't know what kind of prayer or smoke signal I need to send up in the air to say that, do I want to date again right now or in the future? Because you know, you have to speak things into life. So I do have these date night stickers that I bought a while ago because I said, well, maybe one day, I don't know. But yeah, so nonetheless, let's just put this right here. And if that becomes a part of this 2019 run, then we'll go there. And I also have some other stickers that can go right there, and I'll write that goal in on how I want to see that. All right, so then you go over to the right hand side of the page and you have the finance area. So you have 3 sections for that as well. And I do have definitely some goals for finance that will go there, and they'll be in this area. So I just put a little pig bank right here, a credit card. Not that I want any more credit cards, but it just, when you think of finance and money, most people equate credit cards, but that can go toward me paying down debt, which I am working on now. So those are some things that'll go in that area. You also have, matter of fact, I want one more sticker. I was looking for this sticker last night, but it was downstairs and I was being quite lazy, which is totally opposite of what I need to do. I needed to come downstairs and get a little movement in for that little health area. All right, so I'm just going to put this down. And so again, you don't have to have all these stickers and stuff over here, y'all, but to me, it's something about this page being inviting where I will revisit and look at these goals. So then you get down here to personal development, and that's going to be the things where you see yourself grow within your life. I literally had to go look that back up again and make sure that I wasn't doubling back into some other categories. So there are some not communities, that's not the word that I'm looking for. There are some organizations that I want to join for personal development, and just some other things that I want to see. So that'll go there. I haven't decided on the stickers. It's not that deep to have a sticker right there right now. I do have a sticker that can go there, y'all, but I just don't know where it is right now. Organization in this office should be one of these personal development, but that's not a personal development. But I do have a custom sticker of me, so I will put that somewhere right there. Then we have fun and recreation. That's going to be anything that I feel is going to be fun and bring enjoyment to my life that I want to do. Resuming skate lessons will be one, and then I'll put whatever else right there. Then right here is the spiritual section. And I didn't necessarily want to write that here. I would put that more so in my journal, and I have a gratitude journal. But I did find a quote that said, don't dig up in doubt what you planted in faith. Okay, so that's what goes right there. All right, so let's see. When you flip over, you have your goals, and then you have your focus. So what do I want to focus? What are 5 main areas I want to focus on? This does not mean that you're not gonna do other things, but there are 5 areas, and it may be for you just 2 or 3. Again, I told you in the video yesterday, which I can link right up here. That wasn't right there. I can link right here. I made a brief statement that just because you have a line or a section doesn't mean you have to fill all of those up, okay? So if you have 3 things that you want to focus on, that's fine. So I chose to focus on a couple of different things. So in this one section, I know this is goal number 1, and I have 3 different things, but I felt like health and wealth kind of go hand in hand. You can't be wealthy if you're not healthy. So in order for me to focus on my health, I need to know, what do I need to focus on? Fitness, just so I can feel better. Like, I just want to tie my shoe without being out of breath, y'all. You know, I don't want to run out of breath while I'm doing these videos. So those are some goals. And then finances, I don't want to be financially frustrated. So what can I do so that I can not only be comfortable in my finances, but build future wealth for not only myself, but my son? Goal number 2 is going to be building, not even building, but expanding my brand for Journal, Jot, and Jive. That goals with different categories. That's going to be in person, on screen. So for example, Journal Jot and Jive is here on YouTube. I do want to build this brand. This brand is starting to make me some money, so I want to expand it, not only to make money, but to make sure that people can learn the things that I have learned along the way. And yes, I do want to be compensated for it as well. Down here is family adventures. We used to do a lot more with my family, and that's a goal. I want us to get back into a routine and, you know, just have fun again. Sometimes when you're focused so much on self or your other personal goals that I mentioned before, you can lose sight of family. I'm gonna have to take an X-Acto knife and cut that. But you can lose sight of family and friends and all of those things. So I did want to make sure that that was a focal point for these last 6 months, to be intentional about that. Then down here is pretty much self-care, but I didn't have to write the word self-care. There were some stickers that basically spoke to me. So boom, put those there. And then at the bottom, I want to be more in tune with my son. I am already connected and, you know about my son, but he's going into the middle school age. So I want to make sure that that relationship is cultivated. I make sure that we're paying more attention to his education, not only school driven, but what are some other skill sets that he can get, that in the event he doesn't want to go to college, he can have another avenue. Okay. So that, and just, again, us talking more, seeing where his head is and making sure that he learns the things that he needs to learn. I am a strong believer that there is more to education than inside of a school, and there's more to cultivating life than inside of a book. So I want to make sure that he has that exposure as well. So that's all about building my son up. Okay. And then mind mapping. What happens over here is you take these goals and you kind of break them down. You say, okay, I said I want to cultivate the relationship with my son. How does that happen? What are some steps that can be taken there? All right. So that's that. All right. So then we did talk about this yesterday, that this is the section for the monthly section. Now, I will say this. The squares are really small. Can a lot of stuff be done in here? Yes. But remember, I do have other planners that I use, and I use those very extensively. So it's not really like I have to write a whole lot in this section. It might be something I just want to remember real quick, but that's all that will occur over here. And then this gives you this month's win. So it's kind of like you can go back and do an end of the month reflection, which is similar to what we do in our journals. If you are a returning subscriber, you know that we do weekly recaps and monthly recaps. So this is kind of that same concept to me. All right. And so that is my spiel on how I will be using the front of this planner. I really like it. And like I said, I wanted to go ahead and start putting some stuff down. And so when I start writing in, all I have to do is write, reflect, write, and keep it moving. All right, so we are going to go over to the week, not the week, the daily, y'all, the daily page. And we're going to go and plan out for today. And then y'all can have the rest of your day and get over me just rambling and talking. So let's do what we do best. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, y'all, so that is it for today. I went in and put the things that I need to accomplish for today. Pretty much it's payday, which means pay bills, get paid to pay bills, record, edit, and upload. That's what we're doing right now. I need to do some laundry investment, my investment job I need to go to, and stop procrastinating on that. Y'all got to work on this procrastination. And then I need to work on some new releases for Journal, Jot, and Jive, which is my online stationery shop, sticker shop. I did want to say that, yeah, some of that stuff will be leaving the shop, the weekly recap items, and I may do a little small section in here real quick. I'm gonna flip to the back of this week section and show you all something. And then I did my to-do list. Some of the things that need, excuse me, y'all. I don't like doing that. That's such a filler. I need to also do different things on this list. So my son needs to get his chore list. I need to go to the post office and then buy donuts because it's National Donut Day. Yes, it is a priority. I don't need it, but it's a priority today. And I did go back over here and check in that I was at number 6 as far as productivity. It does give you the question how you'll improve. I will start using that, just not today. I'll probably use it this evening, but I'm not going to backtrack because I didn't really put thought into that, so I'm not going to make that up. All right, so remember, I'll get all the way through Sunday because I didn't start Monday. I already put a little pizza in here because I have a meeting at a spot called the Pizza Bar. Is it called the Pizza Bar? Anyway, I have a meeting tomorrow at a pizza bar, so I said, let me just put that right there. And then these 2 extra sheets will either be glued together or I will turn them into a note page. Possible. I'm probably gonna glue these together, y'all. I'm not about to be creating no extra work. All right, and so this is weekly notes. All right, so the weekly review, if you follow me on Journal Journeys, then you know that we do a weekly recap every week. I will still be putting that in my journal because remember, I can write a little more extensively. But what I think I will start doing now is letting this be more of the bullet point section, and then I will do more of the journal writing in the journal, okay? Because it pretty much adds some of the same exact things. So I really, really liked that. All right, and so one of the things that I do is I use a traffic light concept where the red means what did not work, what needs adjusting, and the green means what worked. So this almost is the same kind of thing. It says what tasks were not completed. So this is a red. What habits did I not pursue this week and why? That is also a red. What have I learned this week? I would probably put something more so. I have to figure out how the green would go in there because this could be yellow and this could be yellow. And it says, how do I feel about my progress this week? All right. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these stickers because I know that red pretty much means what tasks were not completed. So that didn't work. What did not work for me? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. And then I'm gonna put what habits did I not pursue. That's also gonna be a red. What have I learned this week? That actually could go for a green in my opinion. So I'm just gonna put the green right here. And then how will I improve next week? That can be, really that can be a yellow because that's kind of like how will I improve, how will I adjust. So I'm going to put the yellow over here. So that's going to go there. And then I'm also just going to add a little something that's not necessary. But again, it's something to me about a page looking a certain way that's going to make me want to, I don't know, put something into it. So I am going to cover this weekly recap word up. And I don't know why this week I have been on the not having stickers in front of me. I mean, not stickers, scissors. All right, put this up. Now, I can't tell you, let's just say you say, okay, I'm not really into that journaling thing just yet. Instead of this being weekly notes, this could actually be the journal reflection after you kind of do a bullet point of those things. You could put that right there. So that could totally work if you wanted it to. All right, so all I'm doing is just putting the weekly recap right there. And then to make this page these pages cohesive, I'm just gonna put to it, okay? And then I am, just for the sake of trying, I'm still going to write in my regular journal, y'all. But I do want to try that concept where I put more of a journal entry in here. Let's do it different. I'm going to do it like this. See, I think I want to try a journal entry on here. I think that's going to be the move that I do this week. And y'all know I'm gonna do a little bit of a border because it would not be me without one. If I can find the pen that I'm looking for. Here it is. All right, so again, I will turn this section into a reflection moment. This is the weekly recap. This is also a reflection moment, but this will be more detailed. And I kind of just want to try this out because if this works, this may be the space that I do my weekly recap here on out. I'm not committing to that. I'm just saying, just thinking some things through. I want to give this a try and see how it works. All right, so I know this video was a little more chatty than what you are used to, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know how you felt about it. Did you learn something new? If you did, leave it in the comment section below, and I will check y'all out on the next video. Until next time.